How do we maintain motivation? I bring this up because the past few months have been very tough for me. I tweaked my back during a training session. At first, it felt like a usual back injury. I was in some pain, but it was somewhat manageable. Then it started to branch out and give me this weird sharp pain down my entire right leg. Sitting was painful. Standing was painful. Even laying down was painful. Really, any movement hurt like hell. I could barely sleep, which only made things worse. I would be up in the middle of the night in so much pain I couldn't get back to sleep. After visiting a physical therapist, they came to the conclusion that I pinched my sciatic nerve, which basically branches throughout your entire body. Thankfully, I'm near fully recovered now, which means I can get back to my usual calisthenics training, but I'll be taking it easy on my lower body to avoid re-injuring myself. As shitty as it is to be injured, I always try to look for the positive in the situation. Charles Swindoll has a book titled Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. It's moments like these that give me an appreciation for what it means to be motivated and stay consistent. Anybody can do the work in perfect conditions. The challenge is doing the work when life, work, family, or injuries gets in the way. Rather than focus on my inability to train, it gave me time to focus on my diet, to do what I can to maintain my body and health, even if I can't hit the gym. It also gave me a greater appreciation for the times when I'm not injured. There's a saying that movement is a privilege, which never really resonated with me. But when you're injured and you can't train and you struggle to play or take care of your 9-month-old child without being in excruciating pain, movement really does start to feel like a privilege. It's like taking that first deep breath through your nose after you recover from a cold with a stuffy nose. Something as simple as breathing feels like the greatest thing ever until a day or two passes and you forget all about it. But injuries that last months are much harder to forget. You learn what you did wrong to prevent it from happening again, but you also gain the appreciation for the ability to train, something you used to take for granted. My leg injury prevented me from training, but more importantly, it prevented me from stretching, which is one of my top goals for 2024. That injury literally happened just as I was coming up with a training plan for the new year. Let's hope it serves as motivation to stretch and continue stretching on the days my mind tries to talk me out of it just because I don't want to do it. I can tell myself, remember how you felt when you were injured? These are the exact conditions you wanted. Why aren't you taking advantage of it?